So we're Pimlico Academy, and we are an outstanding school, and we have about 1,200 children all the way from year 7 through to year 13. We tend to do work experience in year 12 because we recognise actually that's probably the most impactful in many ways, because actually they can get more meaningful work experience being over 16, and perhaps they know a little bit more about where they might want to go, so we can match them more effectively. I think none of these programmes work without the buy-in of senior leadership actually, and I think unless you get that, it's really not going to have legs. We do our work experience at the end of June, and we time it to be at the end of AS, so that might all change now next year with terminal exams, but we want to do it when other schools are not going out so that we don't compete with a lot of other schools in the local area. I think over time the senior leadership team have noticed just how powerful that work experience can be for young people. Now that's something that's anecdotal. I think they've taken on board very much recent research that talks about the impact of work experience in gaining places at top universities and how well you can use that in your UCAS application. And obviously, of course, now with lots of young people taking apprenticeships, it's really important for them to do work experience to enable them to actually get into the world of work. So I think from both sides, you can see why the senior leadership team would buy into that. I think the other thing about talking about work experience is actually to sort of broaden that to the world of work, not the experience of the world of work. And so what we have here at Pimlico Academy is not just about a week or 2 weeks work experience in the summer. It's actually a whole load of other things that we bring to our young people, where we bring the world of work to them at school and where we take them out of school into the world of work. That in theory actually can create chaos, because you're doing the one thing that actually teachers are saying, why are you doing that? You're taking my students out of their lessons in order to do other things, and they're supposed to be learning and we're supposed to be teaching. So that's a challenge, and that's why you do need the senior leadership team on side to say this is important. So we have mentoring programs with our young people that they do. Sometimes those things are done after school, but we've had careers fairs which have happened in school. We've taken young people to fantastic careers opportunities at Tate Modern, at the Aquatic Centre. We work with lots of organisations such as Inspiring the Future that bring those contacts together. And I think that when you see the impact that it has on young people and how it can perhaps spark their imagination and inspire their dreams for the future, then it's very powerful. And I think that's something that maybe we need to think more about individual stories. We do so much on data and numbers, and so young people just become a number really, or a statistic. And when you see individual stories of young people who are inspired by doing different things, or they've had a particular work day, or they went to an event and they come back and they go, Miss, I now know what I want to do. That's really powerful. And if it's not just me that hears that, but other members of the senior leadership team, but other members of staff, then you're starting to win.